we just finished watching a fantastic show here at the Fat Cat, and we had the Kiss Army, the original Kiss Army. Not none of the fakers, not none of the pretenders. We're talking about the ones that are actually endorsed by Gene and Paul, Peter, and the rest of the guys, if they're still there. But they're not. But we have the Kiss Army here in Modesto, California. And Gene, what was it like performing here?
It was great. The crowd was awesome. It was just awesome. That's what makes the whole night.
Okay, and you guys have been together for how long? Who's going to take this question? 5 minutes. There you go. Well, actually, I think some of the Kiss members were in for about 5-10 minutes and left. But how long have you guys been doing this?
The band was established in '85, and it's been around since, as far as the name Kiss Army.
Okay, now I understand you are originally from Detroit, New York. Is there somebody here that is from Detroit? There you go. I knew it was one of you gentlemen. I just wasn't sure who, but forgive me on that. But tell me, what is it like seeing the originals growing up, and then we're here doing it? You're the silent type. Let me go to Gene.
The original, what was the question?
Actually, what was it like? I was asking him, what was it like? And obviously all of you are fans of Kiss, but what was it like growing up watching these guys? And then now you guys are the band that they endorse to do their music. I mean, that has to be a thrill and an honor in and amongst itself.
Well, growing up, it was, childhood heroes, That's basically what it was, And then just developing into this, it just happened. It wasn't planned, it just happened.
Okay, now you're saying it's just happened. So am I to assume that you had some kind of augmentation done on the tongue to establish this, or is this something you were born with?
I was born with this. A lot of practice.
Okay, now I understand the band has elected you to be the spokesperson. So tell me, what exactly is in the future for you guys? You're well sought after across the states. What is next for you?
Overseas, rocking and rolling, and just keep doing what we do best.
Okay, and does any of the past members of Kiss ever go out to see your shows?
They have seen us before, This is a new thing going on, and we'll eventually bump into them again.
Okay, now, one thing that I had read about in the bios, and me being a Kiss fan growing up, and I'm a lot older than you guys, so I got to hear these guys way out. You guys do sound exactly like them, and that isn't by chance. Do you guys change your voice somewhat, or is this actually you guys sound like these guys?
Actually, it's pretty natural to us, right? Pretty natural, the voices.
Yeah, for these three, yeah. For me, it's not as natural. I try to sing like Peter as best as I could. I do the growl and everything. I don't have like his vibrato as much as I would like to have, but I'm working on it. With Jimmy Gene over here, and my buddy from Detroit, and this Val Popovic as Ace, they got the voices down. It comes natural. They're they're really good singers, and they can sing in key and get that tone, as well as the guitar tones. With the tuning, their voices are right in, mixed in with like the Paul and Gene and the Ace. And I'm pretty good too, but hey.
No, definitely, you guys do deserve to give yourselves a lot of credit. You guys do sound like the originals, which is very hard to do nowadays. You either sound like them or you look like them, but never the combination of the two like you gentlemen do. Now tell me, even though you're doing Kiss music individually as musicians, who are your inspirations?
It's music in general. I liked a lot of the '70s stuff, Besides Kiss, Aerosmith, Ted Nugent, Judas Priest, it's just music, anything that really moves anybody,
Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and go on down the line.
I actually got into rock and roll at a really, really young age, probably about 7 or 8 years old. I had an older brother that was playing like semi-professional when he was about 13 years old. So I would say like Cream, Jimi Hendrix, Led Zeppelin, and then I got into a lot of like jazz fusion. I like a lot of jazz. So I like a lot of styles of music. But my sister used to see Kiss in Amityville because I'm from New York, and that was only a couple towns away where we grew up. And my sister used to go to the clubs and used to see Kiss. I don't even think their album was out yet. And we went and bought the first album, and my favorite song was Black Diamond. That Peter sings, but I didn't know nothing about it. It was just some dudes from Queens with clown makeup on, So that was an influence too, Look, see?
Okay, and you?
My brother got me a Kiss album every year for my birthday, so.
Was Was that your only influence?
No, no. Along with that, I listen to Black Sabbath and Bad Company and Foreigner. You know, Lou Gramm and Paul Rodgers are two of my biggest titles. So.
Okay, and you?
AC/DC, Led Zeppelin, Sabbath, UFO, Journey, really good music from the 70s. You know, I really grew up listening to that. I love Kiss, obviously. The allure of the visual is a big thing, but to me, their music was really what grabbed me. You know, I really dug the way Ace played. You know, that's the reason why I play guitar. That and that other song by Jerry Rafferty. I think that's why I wanted to play lead guitar. But you know, yeah, those kind of influences from the 70s. I dug that.
You're sought after, I'm sure, everywhere you go. A lot of interviews, but definitely I enjoyed the opportunity to interview you gentlemen. You guys are very well known, very well respected, which is something completely different in this industry, and you guys should be proud of that. So definitely, Gene, Peter, Paul, Ace, I definitely enjoyed the interview, and I wish you gentlemen much more success than what you've already had. And here we are, we're wrapping things up here at the Fat Cat. We were fortunate enough to have this band here, and when they come back, definitely go out there. If they're going to be at the X Fest, go just to see them alone. You don't need to see anybody else. They're well worth the price of admission. So we'll send it back to you.